And welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sport Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around the world on Interstate. It's a very nice day in Chelsea, about 22 degrees, and if I wasn't doing this video, I'd be down the beach.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. So, firstly, before we get into this weekend's football matches, let's have a look at this headline.
One of my very good headlines. Colin Sutcliffe, in the early 60s up in Rapania, dummy league in the last home and away game at 5 minutes of the last quarter. And I was out for 6 weeks. But that was headline.
So they didn't want to show you this. Peatling's absence will swing game in Ararat's favour.
I was in hospital after the game, and I stayed out on the following Friday. That was the headline before the first semi-final. Peatling's absence will swing game in Ararat's favour, and they did too. We got beaten.
Yes. Well, there you go. But you came back the next year.
We won it next year when I was playing, so there you go.
Won it.
It was pretty right. But that, for a young fella, Colin, to have that headline in one of the best leagues outside VFL back in the day, it's a pretty good effort. That's why I'm showing it again. I think I showed it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's one of your favourites.
I want to remind everybody that
just give them a little reminder, a prod.
Yeah.
So let's talk about something a little bit we might want to erase from our memories.
Well, I certainly will, but I'll bring it up.
This is Richmond's effort against Collingwood.
Yes, pathetic. That will be the headline. And I've seen a lot of football the last 50 years, and those two sides, especially Richmond, they were pathetic. Couldn't handle, they couldn't kick. They were rudderless.
Yep.
And when the ship's got no rudder.
Yep.
Well, Richmond,
all over the shop.
Richmond were rudderless, and Trent Cotchin's a good little footballer, but he's not the leader. Should be captain of Richmond.
Not a leader.
But he's not playing. And he was, as I said last week, when Delidio's, we lost 3 games last year in a row, and he wasn't playing. When he's out, we don't win.
Yeah.
But it was just like a game of the Chelsea under-17s. The disposals, the handballs, and the marking.
Average.
The score was only 6 goals each or something.
It was very sloppy. They started to kick off in the last quarter, and that's because I don't know that Collingwood came back. Describe that last few minutes.
Ordinary. I mean, I backed them to win by 10 goals, but forget about that. But I backed them to win by 9 points to cover that bet, and with 7 or 8 minutes to go, they were 20 points in front. I was coasting. I thought I'd get the money. The next thing, you kick the next 3 goals.
Yeah.
Game was over, won by a point.
And that 9 seconds to go, Richmond should have done better.
They should have
locked it up.
Should have locked it in.
They've had a bit of trouble with that in the last couple of years, haven't they?
Yeah, but we haven't got Everett, we had another fellow that went down with a hamstring in the first quarter. But as I said before, we're coming out. Cotchin's a very good footballer. He doesn't seem to be able to lead when they're in trouble. Delidio would have stopped all that. Yeah. But he's not there, and
so
that was pathetic.
They can't win a game without Brett Delidio, you think?
That's the way it looks. That's bad.
That's bad.
You can't have a side that relies on one player, and he does. He brings everybody in the game.
Yep.
Played all around the green, he does.
He's the glue.
Yeah.
So that's a sad thing. So leadership's lacking.
But next week we got Adelaide.
He's coming back.
No, he's not sure whether he's come back. But Marrick and Edwards and Dylan Grimes could be coming back. But the man we need in that side is a horrible thing to say. We rely on one player, Colin.
Delidio.
But here's the superstar.
Yes. So.
And we're playing Adelaide.
Yep.
Is it a home or away? It might be home.
Maybe. It's hard to know.
But anyway, that's a
danger game, isn't it? We're going to erase that from memory. Now, Brendan Favola, you've got a note here about Brendan Favola. What's he up to?
That fella, Colin, I mean, I'm not a big ref for him, but on the weekend, I read in the paper today, so I wrote it down. He had a game on Saturday, in the Frankston Bombers game.
Yeah.
Kicked a lazy 6.
Yeah.
And on the Sunday, or the Monday, or whatever it was, on the Sunday, back for his home team, Narrowwood, kicked lazy 9. He's kicked 15 goals in 2 days.
He just does the $5,000 a game thing.
I mean, that's extraordinary, Colin. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big ref.
He's got good hands and he's got a good kick. Good hands and a good kick.
Well, he doesn't have to run very far because he can mark and he can kick a long way.
He's not that old. He's only
35.
Yeah, so he's still all right.
But I don't know how they can do a place. That's his home side. He plays for Yarrawonga. But why would you want to play another side on the
money?
Yeah, I know that. But wouldn't you, if you were president of Yarrawonga, say
Yeah, but that's probably a course. I will play for you. I'll play for you as long as I can play for other people.
But he might get injured, Colin. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's just the way he is. That's the way. Take it or leave it.
If I was president of Yarra, I'd say, listen, Brendan, for your top football, we'll give you whatever they offer you to play on the Saturday. We'll give it to you.
I don't think they could do that.
Yes, they can. That'll be funny.
Well, obviously there's something going on.
Anyway, it's an extraordinary. He's been doing it the last 5 years.
Yeah, he
played with three sides in 2 weeks about 2 years ago.
Yeah, draws the crowd.
And the crowd, what about Stephen Milne come to Chelsea last year?
Yeah, that's right. Draws the crowd.
Reasonable sort of crowd. He's had 2 possessions.
Yeah. Chelsea does similar things like that.
The one thing about Brendan Fafala, he puts in and he kicks goals.
Yeah, and he marks.
He doesn't have to run very far.
He can kick it and mark.
Oh, you're a superstar, Brendan, I'll tell you now. Fair dinkum.
Now, Hawthorn, Sicily.
I watched a bit. Did you watch a bit of Hawthorn?
Yes.
I'll tell you something now, Colin. I reckon they won 3 in a row, no?
Another one?
I reckon there's at least 2. And they had this fella playing on, first time I've seen him play, he's a newcomer. His name's called Sicily. 10-half forward, 6'8". Kicked away 4 goals. Superstar. It's his first game.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't
Sicily.
it? Yeah, I've heard of him, yeah.
I wrote it down.
Sicily, yeah, that's him.
That's the name of a country, isn't it?
Sicily, yeah, similar to Sicily.
Yeah, Sicily, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Hawthorn are an extraordinary team. I mean, there's some unusual results on the weekend that all through on the footy with Geelong losing and Fremantle getting beaten at home to...
Yeah, it was 2, yeah. Who beat Fremantle?
I have a theory. Gold Coast.
Gold Coast?
I've got a theory.
Where was it at?
Over in Fremantle.
Well, there you go.
I've got a theory. The 3 major rule changes have affected some teams more than others.
I think it affects Fremantle.
And Fremantle. The no more sub rule, the 10-metre exclusion zone.
That shouldn't affect. No, that's not.
Yeah, and I think in combination, and what's the other one? The out of bounds rule that they got now.
Oh yeah, if you kicked the ball.
They're tougher on it.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
Yeah, so it makes you want to keep it in.
Yeah.
So I think that's effect because why? And I'll tell you why. Teams, they have a plan for 3 to 5 years. Now, if you change significant rules, then you get your team ready for 3 to 5 year plan. You're building players the way their bodies are and all that.
Well, no, that goes with experience, Colin. You shouldn't have to plan too much, but
teams by changing the rules.
But Fremantle getting beaten over there by Gold Coast in their own territory.
Yeah.
They would have been 20-1 Gold Coast.
Yeah.
They got beaten by 4 goals.
Yep. Shame on you. Be interested to see what happens to them.
Well, what's his name?
Ross Lyon.
Getting sacked, was he?
Yeah. No, he just got extension, I think.
Well, they lost the first 2 games.
He's coaching to 2020.
They can always break a contract, you know that.
Yeah, I know. Well, people do that. Anyway, just a side note as well, the World T20 Cup was last night, and very, very up and down game, but they got down to the last over where West Indies needed 19 runs to win. And what happened?
Well, Mr. what's his name?
Braithwaite.
Daryl Braithwaite, not
Daryl Braithwaite, yeah.
How's that fella, yeah. Braithwaite has hit 4 sixes in a row to win the game. I mean, I just watched the video before when you come here tonight, this afternoon. That is the most extraordinary effort I've ever seen in my life. Of any game, Test cricket one day, 2020, 4 sixes in a row.
It was extraordinary.
And had 1 ball, 2 balls to spare.
Yep.
And I've seen them 6, they went miles.
And they won it easy in the end. Something that was hard, but they won easy.
Well, 26 off the last over.
24, yeah.
24.
4 sixes, yeah.
I mean, but he had 2 balls left.
2 balls spare. So they had to get 19 and it just went bang, 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 all parts of the
ground. That will never ever be equalled or better for another 100 years.
It was just simply amazing.
The sixes didn't just go over the fence, they went miles.
Yep.
Up the stand.
Yep. And they
lost 3 balls, didn't they?
Yeah. It was amazing. That last over took about 10 minutes too. Because they kept on losing balls and they had to... the Indians kept on stealing them.
Well, they probably did, so give me the ball, we'll call it off.
Yeah, took the ball in
the bag. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, so that was that.
I mean, it wasn't Chelsea playing Sandringham.
This is Ben Stokes, one of the best bowlers in the world.
And of course the bowler, Benny Stokes, he had a bit of a cry.
Had a little bit of a cry, baby.
Get with it, mate. It's cricket, not playing.
Cheer up, baby. It's not the rest of the world.
He actually cried.
Yeah. It's all right. Now, footy starts. Local footy starts. Chelsea versus
About bloody
EDS.
time too. Yeah.
Tell us about it, Barry.
Next, they'll be going down to training on Thursday night, but they're playing EDS down at EDS on Sunday. That's the third week for the first round.
Yeah.
It's taken 3 weeks
Yeah.
for everybody to have one game in this competition.
That's right.
Which I said I had a bit of a go last week. You are pathetic, whoever's run this competition. So, but anyway, finally we're going to get a look at the. I do think Chelsea might. These recruits are going to be pretty good. This Brain and Jordan. And,
Yeah.
I reckon we'll.
Tabak Man.
That's him, yeah.
Tabak Man, yeah.
Fell from EDS, he can play.
Yes.
So I do think that Chelsea I'll be going down Thursday night to have a little train, and I reckon that we'll beat Mr. EDS down there.
Looking forward to it. So that you'll have full game wrap next Monday.
Yep.
Full game wrap with including votes.
Everything the same as usual, the same old thing. Not the same old thing. The same good thing of vote the best players and votes and. Who do I think
key matches and
or whatever,
predictions for the season.
Number one goal kickers.
Yeah, predictions for the season.
Yes, I'll give a bit of a. Yeah, I'll give it a look.
Well, are you predicting that now?
Well, I reckon we'll jump about at least 3 or 4 places, Colin.
So finals?
Be close, I reckon.
Close. 6th or 7th.
Look, 2 or 3 good players in this competition, Colin, make a big difference. Like Shane McDonald.
Yeah.
He's worst game I said last week.
Yeah.
The worst game I've seen him play.
Practice game.
But when he's on form, that's one reason they're always have a chance to get the form.
So we're thinking about 5th or 6th or 7th possibly.
Well, I reckon 3 or 4 places with the luck, without no injuries and keep the side getting gel. I reckon we could make the 4.
So
there you
that's
go.
next
That's a bit of a spur up for the Chelsea supporters.
Cheerios, Barry.
Cheerios. Annie and Carla, they haven't had any more blackouts for a while, but she's been very busy, and that's why I haven't been speaking much about it.
Getting busy.
Lloyd she's the best cake maker in the world.
Yep, cakes.
She does, because Annie makes the icing.
Yep, she puts the icing on the cake.
Yeah, she does, yeah. She's very clever. Because Maria, May and Nicole, and Uraz, they watch it every week. Now PH, he was going in what's today? Monday.
Today's Monday, yep.
He was going in last Wednesday to get his checked out to get ready for the new operation. I presume the appointment went alright with your doctor, so trying to give me a call during the next couple of days, PH, and tell me when you're going to have the operation, because they have to check him out, because this will be his fourth.
Put the probe on him.
This will be his fourth operation for the last 3 weeks, so they'll probably have that organised, and he'll probably know. So if you're feeling well enough to give me a ring, Phil, give me a call, and we'll have a bit of a chat and tell me what's going on. Of course, Jerry, number 1, that's Phil's number 1 mate up there. He's doing a good job. How's things going, Jerry? All right, doing a good job looking after Phil.
Pretty good.
So that's about all we got for. Shandy. Cheerio to Shandy and Carlos too. We forgot you. I got a new viewer too, Colin. This lady's from New South Wales. She's a big woman. Her name's Janelle. She'll be tuning in. I told her about 5 o'clock. So she'll one of our new viewers.
Right. How would she feel about you calling her?
The Peatling Success viewer.
Show.
YouTube.
Yeah.
What did you say then?
I said, how does she feel about you calling her a big woman?
Oh, she doesn't mind.
She doesn't mind that?
Doesn't mind. Big figure woman. I mean, some bigger figure woman, alright. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep, plenty to hold on to.
So, she'll hope you enjoy the video. Janelle. Beg your pardon, Janelle. Funny name, isn't it? Janee. Is that a common name, or is it?
No.
No, isn't it? But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, Janelle, and that's all we got for today, Colin Sutcliffe.
So that's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me. See you all next